Hello, I'm Chris Casey.
And I'm Kristen Lagana. Welcome to Arundel County Week in Review. In this week's episode, we'll take a look at what's on tap for St. Patty's Day and take a look at a new social club for seniors. But first, making headlines this week. Fighting heroin abuse started as a priority for the county, and now there is a plan on how to do it. A task force led by County Executive Steve Schuh met for 3 months and included leaders from every agency, including schools, health, law enforcement, and the courts. The group issued a 35-page action report that you can read on our website. The report is packed with details on what will happen next based around 3 main goals. First, education. The county will work with public schools and other groups to raise awareness about warning signs, prevention, and addiction services. Second, treatment. The county will seek expanded opportunities to invest in programs that break the cycle of addiction. And third, enforcement. The county will make targeted public safety improvements to neutralize gangs and drug traffickers. There is so much more in this report, and you can read it yourself by going to our homepage, www.aacounty.org. Just click on the press release right under the main banner. You can also join the fight to save our community from tragic deaths. On March 25th, the county executive is hosting a town hall meeting called Not My Child at Anne Arundel Community College. Check out our community calendar for all the details.
And that's going to be a huge event. We're going to have people, professionals from the all aspects of this problem. And we're even going to have an inmate from Jennifer Road that's going to come down and share their story about heroin addiction. And it's something that everyone needs to make a good effort to come to, because this is the first time anything like this has been done in county history.
And you'll be there.
I will be there.
And I expect a full report on Week in Review following.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Well, last week we told you about the county's annual spelling bee, something that Kristen and I would never be able to do.
Speak for yourself.
And now we have a champion.
Yay!
William Rogers, an 8th grader at St. Mary's Elementary School, beat out 27 other students and will now move on to the Scripps National Spelling Bee at National Harbor in Prince George's County. Let's take a look at his winning moment, courtesy of Paul Gillespie of the Annapolis Capital.
If you spell the next word correctly, you will be a champion. Okay, the word is remonstrance. Okay, it's from Latin or remonstrance. Okay? It's an act or instance of saying or pleading in protest, reproof, or opposition. The vociferous remonstrance or remonstrance of the home team supporters caused the officials to award the away team 2 free throws.
Remonstrance. R-E-M-O-N-S-T-R-A-N-C-E.
Correct.
The 2015 Anne Arundel County Spelling Bee champion is William John Rogers.
How's that for drama, Kristen? I can't spell remonstrance. I can't read the teleprompter either, but even after watching William do it, I still can't spell it, and with the teleprompter in front of me, so.
R-E-M-O-N-S-T-R-A-N-C-E.
Well, she's a winner. But aside from the title of Best Speller, which Kristen apparently would have gotten
for
as
you,
well, William also got some pretty cool prizes: a $100 Visa gift card, dictionaries, an online subscription to Encyclopedia Britannica, and hundreds of dollars in cold hard cash.
Oof.
Good job, Will, and we'll be rooting for you in May when you go back. As a side note, some of you may remember when our previous host went toe-to-toe with former champion Olivia Simmons here on the show. Here's a clip of Eric Roby and his spelling prowess.
The next word for Eric Roby is khaki.
Khaki, like khaki pants, right?
That is correct,
I think
like
I
the
know
pants.
This. I was looking at my Dockers the other day, and it's spelled khaki. K, right? Starts with a K, right?
That's correct.
K-A-K-I.
That is wrong.
Oh my gosh.
Eric is out.
How do you, that's not,
On
how
the
can I be
second
out?
word.
Second word, I told you I'd be out quick.
Of course, Olivia defeated Eric and Marina Hardy on that show. She comes from a very smart family. This year, her younger sister, Isabella, took home 3rd place, so congratulations to the Simmons family on another super speller.
Well, That's incredible.
Yeah.
Two sisters, same family. And beating Eric Roby, that's not that big of a deal. I mean, we knew that was going to happen.
That's about as easy as beating me, let's be honest here.
I got remonstrance, though.
You did?
I did get that, okay?
Now, do you know what it means?
I do know what it means, but I think I would leave that up to William to come on the show and explain himself. I don't want to ruin that, so don't let me take that away from him.
Always a woman of modesty.
Yeah. Oh, man. Well, if you are a political junkie, you might want to set your DVR for Monday, April 6th. This week, the debate over the stormwater restoration fee, dubbed the rain tax by opponents, starts all over again. Two bills were introduced by county Republicans, including one from County Executive Schuh that phase out or completely do away with the fee. This year, the average resident will pay $85 a year, and the money goes towards projects that repair broken storm pipes and waterways. There will be several opportunities to learn more about the issue. A future episode of our show, Public Affairs Now, will feature two members of the County Council to talk about it prior to the public hearings on April 6th. If you are watching us on cable television, take a minute to like Arundel TV on Facebook so you won't miss Public Affairs Now. You can also watch the council meeting live on our cable channels, which are $9.98 on Comcast, $38 on Verizon, and $98 on Broadstripe.
I think they maybe should have renamed it Snow Tax just for this season we're in here.
I don't even want to talk about it anymore.
Oh, God.
So sad.
But we're going to take a quick break, and when we return, we'll talk to folks from Second Chancers, a local group for seniors to meet and maybe even make a few friendships. Take a look at our community calendar for events around town, but don't go anywhere because we'll be right back.
One day, when the glory comes, it will be ours.
Dr. King, what's your next move?
In March from Selma to Montgomery.
Selma is loud for every man, woman, and child.
We will not wait any longer.
In front of a crowd.
Thine eyes have seen the glory. Glory, glory, hallelujah.
Welcome back. Very excited for the guests that we have on our program this week. Joining us are Walt and Elaine from the group Second Chancers. Walt and Elaine, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And Elaine, why don't you explain a bit about what Second Chancers is?
Second Chancers is a group for seniors 60 years of age and older, as old as they want to be and are able to get to our events, who are single, divorced, or widowed.
Okay.
And it's a social group where we have, you can go to dinner 2 times a month. We have regular membership dinners 2 times a month. And the members put other events on the calendar. Right now we have a movie event.
Ooh, what you seeing?
Well, we don't know yet. We're going to decide once the movies come out. It'll be at a movie in Gambrels.
Okay.
I heard Walt likes Wicked.
I don't think that's a movie. But
That's a show, yeah.
Oh, yeah, the theater. Yes, very
Theaters.
nice.
And, you know, we've had people had theater events, music events.
Oh.
Some people have gone on bus trips. There's been a cruise, a crab feast type cruise.
Wow.
I haven't been on a lot of the things because I still work full time, but it's a lot of different things, and we encourage the members to put on whatever event they would like to go to that they would rather not go to themselves or alone. And hopefully someone else, at least one person, if at least one person responds, it's considered successful.
Oh, there you go.
Huh. And what are the goals with Second Chancers? Why are you setting up the events? Why are people?
The goal is to get people to make new friends, to get them out of the house, get them out of a rut, whatever, whatever's going on in their life, they can meet new people and have adult conversations with them, as opposed to conversations with grandchildren or children or whatever, which we love, of course. But, and I think it's just to bring people together and have a good time.
I love it.
So Walt, I understand you're one of the newer members of the group. Tell us your experiences coming in from the outside.
Well, that's correct. I've been a member about a year, and it was through the encouragement of my doctor that I needed to get out and get some more friends and to socialize. And it turns out I'm one of the minority in the group as far as the males are concerned.
Oh.
So there's a good lady ratio for...
Yeah, there's a very good ladies to men ratio, and but they're very good resources. I was redoing my kitchen and remodeling, and they gave me lots of wonderful advice and ideas on how to deal with it, help solve problems, and I tend to help them a little bit with technology issues or things like that. So works out very well, and enjoy chatting with different people at different times. When I first got there, being a gentleman, we always ended up sitting with the gentlemen at the end because we let all the ladies go first. And then we said, hey, how about if we move around so we can get to meet different people and talk with them? So that's been going on. So it's good to get the different perspectives and see how things work out. And so it's a wonderful group of people.
Sounds like it's really kind of opened some doors, to new friendships and new opportunities.
Yes.
Kind of a give and take sort of thing.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the challenges when you're single. There's always something that comes up that you need a ride or something like that. And a couple of them, I've given one a ride, and a couple of them have given me rides to doctors or procedures or other events to drop off a car and get it picked up and repaired. So it's a nice community of friendship.
That's good.
That's wonderful.
Some of those things I didn't even think about myself.
Yeah. I'm loving this. I am. Now, Elaine, tell me some exciting things that are coming up on your event calendar. You mentioned bus trips, you mentioned a cruise, crabs.
I'm coming on that.
Well,
yeah, I know.
It's winter, and the weather is not wonderful, so we'll look for a cruise or something later in the year. But we're going to what I think is a new restaurant next week, and it's called Les Follies Brasserie.
That's up on Riva Road.
It's it's on Riva Road. That's on March 12th.
Are you going for lunch or dinner? Because I work right near there, and
dinner.
I can meet. Oh, okay.
Dinner.
Well, I come
but
after work.
You don't look like you're over 60.
Well, I just want to come get in the action. Thank you so much, though. Thank you. Now, if you are over 60, and this sounds interesting to you, which it should, how can folks get more information, or perhaps if someone has an activity they want to suggest for Second Chancers?
Well, they should first go to our website, which is www.secondchancers.net. .net.
Okay.
And it tells you all about our group on there, and it will give you the current activities that are on the schedule. The movie thing is a new thing. We're hoping that may get to be a regular monthly event.
Lots of great movies coming out, too.
Yes, there are a lot of good movies coming out. But, and we're going to have a mingle, kind of a mingle type event late in the month. I think that's on the 28th. But check the calendar.
And it's secondchancers.org.
Net.
I just messed it up. .net. Second Chance, Chuck, make sure you put that on there. Secondchancers.net.
Right.
Very good.
And so there's a contact person for each event. You would email. It's email-based. It's web-based. It's right. We don't put anything in the mail. It doesn't. So we don't have to buy stamps and things like that. Everything is on the web, and if you want to put an event on the calendar, you would email me. My email address is on the website, or you would respond to whomever is sponsoring an event to tell them you'd like to make a reservation.
Well, you guys
and
made it super easy.
we do ask if there are any new members that they absolutely make a reservation. We just can't have people show up at the restaurant because we make a reservation for a certain number of people, and that's what the restaurant is expecting. And if we end up with a lot more people, it could create an issue.
That makes sense.
All right. So was there a phone number to use, or?
No,
just the
no
email?
phone numbers.
Okay.
I like it. It's very green.
Very green, very simple.
Very simple.
Very good. Well, this sounds lovely, and I want to thank you, Walt, and thank you, Elaine, for taking the time to come out and talk about this. It sounds very exciting. If you want to come out to a Second Chancers event, you're over 60, and you want to get out and meet people or do something fun, check out Second Chancers, and we'll go ahead and put that website on. What is it?
.net.
.net. SecondChancers.net. We'll be right back with more Week in Review right after this.
I think someone at my friend's school has this thing called autism. My friend's brother's son has autism. My neighbor's son has autism. My son has autism.
Autism is getting closer to home. Today, 1 in 68 children is diagnosed with autism. That's about a 30% increase in 2 years. Learn more at autismspeaks.org/signs.
Welcome back. Well, Chris, one of my favorite holidays is coming. Can you guess which one it is?
St. Patrick's Day?
Yeah, because it's green, of course.
And because it's March, and that's the next holiday.
Yeah, good job. See, you're better with that than spelling, aren't you?
I'm a simple one.
Well, Victor Henderson is at the Market House in Annapolis with a preview of special activities for St. Patty's Day. Victor.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with John Frenaye of Eye on Annapolis. St. Patrick's Day is coming up this week. And in Annapolis, we don't only celebrate it for one day, it's celebrated all week. John, how do we celebrate it?
Oh my gosh, well, we're going to start out on Saturday. And there's actually John O'Leary who organized this whole thing. They did the St. Patrick's Day Parade 3 years ago, and it's morphed into a full week of events. Starts out at 11 o'clock, right a couple doors down here at Federal House with a Shamrock Stroll. It's a pub crawl. It's $10. You've got all sorts of discounts and everything else. That night they're having an Irish hoolie, which I learned this year is Irish for a drunken party at the Lowe's. Starts at 6 o'clock. Tickets are $60. You've got the Shamrogues, which are going to be playing there. And that's our precursor to the parade, which is going to happen on Sunday. And they're going to have, right outside of the Market House here, you're going to have the Shamrogues will be playing a free concert from 11 to 1. The parade kicks off at 1, which is the traditional route from up at Amos Garrett Boulevard, down West Street, around the circle, down Main Street, and it terminates down here at the Market House.
And what happens after that?
Well, we've got a whole bunch of different events scheduled throughout the week. At Galway Bay, they're having historic dinners where they're going to be talking about Irish heritage as well as how the Navy plays into that. There is a pint night, a perfect pint night with all the local bars. Bartenders will pour their perfect pint. There's an Irish coffee night where everybody can go and vote for their favorite Irish coffee. And then next Saturday, the 14th, you've got the Green Turtle Green Games Festival, which is going to be happening at actually all 3 Green Turtles all across the county. It goes from 9 o'clock with pints and pancakes and goes till probably 2 a.m. I don't know how many bands they've got going there. At noon, at the crack of noon over in Eastport, they've got the green beer races, which is a traditional thing there where they've got keg toss, they've got green beer races. It's at the Eastport Democratic Club, and that's always a good time on the Saturday before St. Patrick's Day. And St. Patrick's Day is on Tuesday this year. Sunday, up at Fado, they've got St. Baldrick's, which is, they had that last weekend at O'Loughlin's in Arnold, where everybody shaves, not everybody, but a lot of people will shave their heads for children's cancer research. St. Baldrick's Foundation is going to be at Fado on Sunday, and they're going to have 60 people. They're going to try to raise $150,000 for childhood cancer, and you'll have a lot of males and female and everything else shaving their heads.
And then what's happening the day of St. Patrick's Day?
Well, St. Patrick's Day on Tuesday, everybody's got something going on. The big things are, again, at Fado, which seems to be the signature Irish bar in town. WRNR will be there. They're giving away an annual trip to Ireland. They do it every year. Broadcasting live starting at 7 a.m. And you've also got the, at the Naval Academy, $2 off if you wear green. You can go to the Armo Leftwich Center and get a $2 off tour of the Naval Academy. Celebrate your Irish heritage.
All right.
Happy St. Patty's Day.
Thanks, John. And back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Victor. Our legal department has advised me to read this disclaimer that John Frenaye presented his own opinions and his recommendations do not constitute a formal endorsement from Anne Arundel County. You got that, Chris?
Yes.
I just want to be clear.
Okay.
You can read John's dispatches at www.ionannapolis.net or like All Annapolis on Facebook. So we were talking about snow.
Yes.
Okay, I feel bad. I really do love the snow, but I've just had these unfortunate circumstances where I've had to drive in it lately, and that's what makes me not like the snow. When it snows and you're stuck at home, I'm good with that.
You got scones, right?
I got scones. I'm going to be making scones for the weekend, and we'll have that while there's still some snow on the ground. So that'll be a nice little warm evening and a couple good mornings for the scones.
There you go.
Blueberry. You like blueberry?
I like blueberry. I honestly like any food, especially when Crystal Lagana cooks it.
Well, I should bring you in some scones, Chris.
Absolutely. But the thing about the snow that's getting me is I had a little discussion about the saying before the show. In like a lamb.
In like a lion, out like a lamb. Well, so it's certainly been like a lion.
It came in like a lion. And it's leaving like a lion.
Oh, no, it's still March.
Oh, okay.
March is gonna, well, for me, March is definitely gonna go out like a lamb because I'm gonna be in Puerto Rico the last week of March. I'll be thinking about you guys when you're taping the show.
Well, lions, lambs, all I know is I got the eye of the tiger, so. Don't sing it.
I'll be
Don't do it.
Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. It's the eye of the tiger. Okay. No.
This is what I have to deal with, people. I love it.
But yeah, speaking of fighting the good fight, like this transition, we are going to lose an hour of sleep this weekend.
An hour of sleep?
An hour of sleep.
By choice, or?
Well, we're going to have to spring forward those clocks.
That's right.
Yep, so spring forward, make sure that you set your clock forward an hour. It's also a really good opportunity to check your smoke alarms and your carbon monoxide detectors. Make sure you change the batteries out.
Yeah, because remember, this has been the deadliest year on record for fires in Anne Arundel County. So
it's absolutely important that you make sure you change those batteries, and this is a good time to do it.
Absolutely. And you can watch previous episodes for lovely tips on how to stay safe in the cold. And I also understand that the county warming centers are also going to be open on a selective basis. So if you have any questions about that, you can call your local police station.
Very good.
All right. Well, this wraps up this week's edition of Week in Review. You can watch this episode and archived episodes online anytime on Facebook, YouTube, or Google Plus by searching Arundel TV. Please tune in again next week to see me and Kristen, but also to get more highlights on news from around the county. We'll see you next time.